This is my 4th day of fasting. So where am I at? So the date is the 6th of June. It is the morning. My weight, you'd be surprised, 86.0 on the dot. And what did I eat? I had a steak, a handful of salad comprising of carrot, mint leaves, other herbs. I had probably 2 sausages, those cabana sausages that I fried a bit, and 2 crumbed fish cocktails that I'm just trying to finish off from the freezer. Fuck, it's cold. Anyways, but I feel great. How long was the fast the day before? So my fast I broke my fast at the 22-hour mark, and that's incredible. Incredible how much weight I've quote unquote lost. How do I feel? Well, last night actually, in the afternoon, I was already feeling rather fatigued. It wasn't until I went to the gym where I felt a bit better. I felt better, felt more energized. Perhaps it was a bit of the adrenaline and just having the movement, because sitting there around all day in my office job can get quite, tiring. You start feeling lazy, you're not moving around. And of course, not having eaten much, energy levels low, and I haven't really carved up the day before. But then the moment I got home, had dinner, I felt a bit better. But my gosh, by 8:30, I was ready to sleep, and effectively went to sleep at 8:30. Interestingly enough, I got up at around 2:30. So that's about 6 hours of sleep, and I could not go back to sleep. And I wasn't restless, I wasn't tired, I felt awake. So instead, I just stayed up on my laptop and did some work, which I felt just made sense. I'm not saying therefore I should keep doing this. I'm not encouraging people to stay up at 3 and do whatever you want, but I made best use of my time. Instead of rolling around for a whole hour or 2, I thought I'd just make use of the time and see how I feel today. And it's still an experiment for me. I want to see how this waking up early works. I've never really done it to this degree. I have woken up early before, 5:30, 6, 7, consistently for work in my previous jobs, previous lifestyles, but this is the first time doing this rolling fast within that 18 to 22 hour average period or duration, which is new to me. So this is all new to me. I'm just still trying to figure it out, see what's good, what's bad, how my body's responding to it, and planning ahead. So today, this would be my 3rd day of training if I go to the gym, which I'm not gonna go now, I'm gonna go in the afternoon. Do want to conserve a bit of energy so I can work through the day. Otherwise, I may feel tired, and break my fast in the evening. So I started my fast as of last night at around 7:30, had an early dinner. So potentially I may even be fasting for almost 24 hours. We'll see how that works, because I don't want to keep moving the window too much, but I think I'll be able to average around a 20-hour mark. So it's amazing. And just a bit of a recap, already I have seen and felt changes in the physical sense. Physically, I've already lost 3.5 kilos. Right, in the space of 5 days. Just goes to show how much weight you can be carrying on your body, whether it's water weight, lack of a better term, the soft fats, not the stubborn hard fat. So I've already lost that. How much muscle mass? I'm not too sure. Potentially it could be some muscle, given if I haven't had enough protein, but I have tried to ensure my protein intake has been sufficient. I've been weighing my food, so that's probably a downside of what I'm doing. I'll admit I'm just a bit lazy, and I'm also just applying experience. I am attentive and aware of what I am eating, and also paying attention to how I feel. So this is also a good exercise, sharing this with you, for me to just assess how I'm feeling, what I've eaten, and see if it's working or not. Every morning I do start my day with a pinch of salt, water, and lemon, just to get my hydration up. And throughout the day, another squeeze of lemon, some salt and water, and adding ample amount of salt to my food. So at the moment, if I was to compare it to consumption of carbohydrates, i.e. pizza and pasta whilst I was in Italy, and drinking, it's night and day in terms of how I feel. And I watched this interesting video yesterday where a person was saying, when you go to sleep, it's when your body's trying to repair. So if you're gonna eat shit, your body needs more sleep, more time to get rid of the shit. So you need to sleep 8 hours, or that's what you're told, in order to compensate for what you've eaten. But if you fast and you eat well, you eat clean, your body doesn't need to repair that much, or doesn't need to clean that much. And it makes absolute sense. It's equivalent to, imagine you're living at home, and instead of tidying up your home, you let it accumulate, you leave the garbage bags there. How long will it take you to clean it? A lot longer, of course. But if you eat less food, you eat less Uber takeout, you don't accumulate as much garbage. How long does cleaning take? Significantly less. So synonymously with sleeping, I'm kind of feeling that now. Having eaten cleaner, eating less, my body's like, well, I don't need that much sleep to digest or get rid of this waste. So, dude, you can wake up and get on with your day. And I am actually, as I'm talking about it, I think that's where I'm at the moment. I want to see if that's actually true and really feel it myself. The less I eat and the bit more that I train, I can potentially sleep less. So I think that's pretty cool. But I will get back to you in terms of how else this goes.